Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jon Belcher. I'm actually on my way to the gym right now with my boy Chris, just chilling out, hanging out on the highway. But what I wanted to talk to you about today was, how to get rich, right? How do you get rich, right? How do you at least put yourself in position to get rich, right? And you're probably saying, oh, Jon, you're not rich, right? But I'm well on my way, right? I'm well on my way, and I have the rich mindset. And once you have a rich mindset, it's only a matter of time before your bank account and your financial situation and your lifestyle is going to be what's called a rich lifestyle, right? But I want to really set you up to be able to accumulate abundance and riches, right? And I'm going to tell you what the differences are and why you may not have been able to reach the abundance and the level of income you've probably been looking for in your life or in your business. And these were some things that I struggled with and some ideas that I didn't really understand in the past, but I'm gonna break it down to you, right? How to get rich. Well, the first and foremost, most important thing is people who are rich don't have one source of income, right? They don't have like one person paying them or one boss or one company paying them, right? People who are rich has multiple streams of income getting paid by thousands of people. So the very first thing you have to do in order to get rich is to set yourself up in a way where thousands of people or even millions of people or hundreds of thousands of people will be able to pay you, right? If you're not in position for more than like a lot of people, multiples of people to pay you, then you're not gonna get rich, right? Because most people are going by a linear income, and they're wondering why they're not breaking free. They're wondering why they're not able to go on frequent vacation trips. But if you're a person who wants to be able to go on more vacation trips, you want to have freedom, you have to be able to leverage your time. That's the second thing that the rich have mastered. They have mastered this concept of leverage. And basically what that means is setting up assets for yourself, right? I was talking to my friend yesterday, we were at Red Lobsters, and he was telling me that the reason why people work 9-to-5 jobs for 30 and 40 years and never actually experience what it feels like to be financially free, they never actually experience what it feels like to be rich, is because they don't know how to build assets for themselves. And I thought about that. I stopped for a second. I said, you know what? That is so true. People don't do anything to build an asset. And what I mean by asset is something that you build to where the more you build it, the less you have to work and the more money you make. I'm gonna say that again. An asset is something to where the more you build it, the less you have to work and the more money you make. In other words, money starts to chase you. A very odd idea that most people haven't tapped into or learned how to do. But if you are one of those people who do want to learn how to tap into building an asset for yourself so that you can make more money doing less work, right? Build on things that's gonna appreciate in value, not depreciate in value, right? Because when you think about your 9-to-5 job, you can't get paid unless you continue to put more hours in. And that's called a linear income system. What that means is you have to put in more hours. You're trading in your hours for dollars. So basically, you're putting in your time for income. But what if you were in a position to create more income on demand, right? What if you were in a position to wake up in the morning, push a button, and earn $1,000 commission or something like that, or an $80 commission or $100 commission? If you want to learn how to do that, there should be a link in the description of this video where you can actually request to join a group of mine where I'm gonna teach you how to build that asset for yourself. I'm gonna teach you how to position yourself online to make money online, right? All you probably need is a vehicle of some sort or some type of offer to be able to promote to make the money. But at least you're in a position to get paid by multiple people and not just one person, right? I mean, just think about it. When you go to your job, every single week you get the same pay, right? They give you the same pay every single hour, whether or not you worked hard, whether or not you didn't work at all. They're telling you your value, your worth is the same, right? Even when years have passed. So are you really growing, right? Are you really growing, or are you just this hamster on that little hamster wheel just running in circles, right? You're not really getting nowhere. You feel like you're growing because every week you're getting paid, but then every week again, you're back to being broke, right? You got to pay this bill, you got to pay that bill, and you got all of these multiple peoples with their handout called what? Bill collectors, right? And unfortunately, you only have one person paying you, whether that may be a boss, right? That may be a company, right? Wherever you work at, your 9-to-5 job, that's the only people who are paying you. So it's kind of hard to pay a lot of people, the bill collectors. Obviously, I'm sure if you're, a regular human being who have some bills, you're probably paying more than one person. So if you're paying more than one person, isn't it smart to position yourself in life to get paid by more than one person as well? I want you to just think about that for a second. Just think about what it would do for you if you were able to leverage your time, if you were to be able to make money independent of time, if you were to be able to make money on the go, not having a boss breathing down your neck, right? Not having someone telling you when you could take a lunch break, when you could go take a piss, when you could go take a break, right? I mean, come on, let's just be honest. We're all grown adults here, right? If you took that same 8 hours or 12 hours a day that you work at your job and you invested that into creating assets, right? And leveraging your time and making more money, I'm telling you, that's how you're gonna get rich. That is exactly how you're gonna get rich. Think of anybody who's rich right now, right? Odds are, 9 times out of 10, they probably don't have a 9-to-5 job, number one, right? And number two, they've built up assets for themselves. You know this term when they say, you know, this family, they're rich, they have old money. I hear people use the term old money, right? And what old money basically is means that families, their ancestors have built up something that they could keep making money from. What if you did that for yourself? Why is it that every time, what I don't understand about generations that come into the world, right? It's like your parents worked a job, your grandparents worked a job, your great-grandparents worked a job. At what point does that repetition, that cycle of constantly working for a check and putting in that time for a paycheck, living paycheck to paycheck, at what time does that cycle break? At what point does that change and you advance and revolutionize things for your family so that future generations in your family can actually be able to eat and make money without lifting a finger, right? That's the beauty of it. You can set up systems, you can put systems in place for yourself where you can make money without lifting a finger, guys. So my name is Jon Belcher. I just want to tell you how to get rich. Position yourself to where more people want what you have to offer. And you can do it, right? You don't need no degree. You don't need no interview. You don't have to have experience. All you need is a drive and a willingness to learn, guys. It's Jon Belcher. Click the link below. Request to join that group. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.